Ooh. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Dice Cult for episode 239 of On the Backs of Gods. I'm your DM, Jillian, and we have our players here today. Same as always. We have Kyle, Matt, Katie, Josh, and Greg. Um, I don't know if this is working or not. Can y'all see me or do you hear me? Am I
Yes.
here?
Yes.
I love that for
Yes.
me. I wasn't here last week. I was busy. I'm still busy to be fair, but I'm here and that's all that matters. Hey guys. I'm gonna do a recap. You guys are in the Underdark and you fought a big old bat. The end. You guys were trying to cross a very slender bridge that had a bit of a warning on it that you did not fully understand. And made your way across, and then the bridge started to fall, and then also you were attacked by a giant bat, and the giant bat stole your druid, and then everybody else fell basically, except for a handful of people, and then some people ran onto the bridge to fall, and but everyone lived. Nobody fell more than like 60 feet, and everyone's fine. Your druid got away because the bat decided this is not worth it, and just threw her away, not wanting to die. Um, and after some conversation, you realize that first off, this bat was not a corrupted creature. This was just how the bats grow here, I guess, is awful, awful and big. You guys take some time to take a break, and that's when you run into Cash, who is a Duergar and hot, canonically, all of those things, and knows a little bit of common, and knows how to write, and Roshan knows how to read any writing. So you were able to have an informative enough conversation, and Cash points you in the direction of Gargoa, which is Gorge Town. So that this place, you might be able to find a guy named Borbait, and he can help you figure out where you're going, because the town seems to be closer to the fortress that you guys are looking for to find a cursed sword. But we're not there yet. And we don't got to worry about any of that. And honestly, that's where we are. Is you all part ways with Cash, who gathers up their things and is going to head out now. And you guys are in the Underdark. Um, you feel like you're getting kind of close to end of day. You still have time, you think, like before weariness begins to set in, to like cover some ground. But besides that, like currently you're in this very open area of the Underdark. Like you can hide in maybe shadows or stalagmites, but it's pretty open. It's not the easiest place to sneak around in unless you're like adept at it. But you guys are pretty good at stealthing, so what do you want to do?
Well, considering the size of the bats they have down here, I'm not precisely keen to attract the attention of any mice or rats or anything else more predatory. Um, I suppose, I don't know. Do we feel like it's worthwhile to try and take our time, pick our way along, or should we try and cover as much ground as possible?
Just like to keep our feet on the ground for a while,
Preferably.
moving in the right direction, not being
Also preferably.
pursued by walls of sentient acid or
That would be great.
breathing noxious air,
Mm-hmm.
eaten
Right.
by bugs.
Mm-hmm.
We're in a bad place. This is a bad place we
The
came to.
Underdark is generally. I don't know a lot about the Underdark, but the few stories I've heard have not been pastoral
from
in nature exactly.
from everything we just went through, I don't know if being sneaky is even worth it because didn't really do much for us.
I'm not
Fair.
feeling. Go ahead, Nix.
No, I was just agreeing with Cald.
I'm not feeling the sneakiest right now. And I imagine Fenn's got like a bag of beans that he had Nick's cool off for him that he's like holding against his crotch.
That's fair. Well,
we
in
could
that
just
case,
try to move faster then. Cover some
Mhm.
extra ground.
Yeah. Make up for the bridge.
will you need some
Listen.
ointment there, Fen?
No, I don't think ointment will be required. Maybe later, in the safety of the mansion, when I've got some privacy, I can apply ointment.
You know, you're right. You're right. I don't think it's a good idea to de-pants any more frequently in the Underdark than you can possibly help.
Rufio is a badger now.
Mm.
Hooray! We
Regular
love
size badger.
yeah, good digging critter though.
Just a little guy.
Mm.
Badger, 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 badger,
Well,
badger,
it
badger,
seems that the Underdark is bad as the consensus. Ergo, somebody roll me a D100.
Fuck.
Uh,
I'll do it. It can't be terribly high, I'm sure.
bro.
Not that high or low probably matters.
What I'm looking at? Probably not.
Fair enough. I have a 66.
Okie dokie. You know
Whatever
what?
that
I'm here to
means.
have fun today. Everybody's rolling me a D100.
Hmm?
Oh, good.
You guys want to roll dice, right?
Yeah.
Roll them for me.
We do like rolling dice.
And look at all the sounds it's making. Look at all these beautiful noises.
We love the
21.
ASMR of it all.
21.
Wow, I got 22.
Wow.
Hooray!
Siblings.
39.
48.
Feel like we're all Charlie Brown collectively about to have the football yanked out from under our feet.
Hmm.
Okay. Keld, roll me a D10. Nix, roll me a D8.
Okay.
5.
4.
Mm.
Siblings.
You guys stealthing? You guys were walking? I didn't hear your consensus.
We're
You're just
just
vibing.
We were
We're,
walking.
we're
Walking.
walking. We're gonna try and cover as much ground as we reasonably can. I can't imagine we're clumping along, but you know.
You are clumping along.
yeah.
We have loud armor.
In this world of Dungeons and Dragons, you are either slowly stealthing or stomping your fucking feet across the world. There is no in between.
we're stomping. Like we're
As
new in
Gary
town.
Gygax
I'm
intended.
finding. I want the crunchiest spots in this Underdark I can find to step on.
Oh yeah. You find just little crunchy patches to jump on.
All the gravel. You just hop from gravel puddle to gravel puddle like a small child.
Mm-hmm.
Fen winces at each crunch.
At one point while you guys are walking, you start hearing a strange noise.
What
it's-
kind of strange noise?
Hey, I'll allow one person to roll perception to see if they understand the strange noise.
I do have advantage and a plus 14.
You are the one that asked what kind of strange noise, so
I'm
roll
busy
it, please.
jumping in gravel. I don't hear a thing.
It might well be
Yeah, just
gravel, who
fuck 'em.
knows? With advantage and plus 14, that's 27.
Sound like pig. Sound like multiple pigs.
Who would be keeping swine down here?
People have to eat.
Well, sure, but like, what are you going to feed them? Mushrooms?
Giant mushrooms.
I guess.
Don't they eat like anything? So
Hmm.
maybe you feed them giant bats. That
Well, you know, it's a fair point.
As you're talking, around the like nearest stalagmite comes a barrage of 5 swine, all attached to like a cart with like 4 dudes on the back.
Oh.
And like these guys, it looks like a itty bitty war band. It like looks very bandity, and you see the cart stop and they look at you and then they keep going.
We're too big for
Mm.
their usual prey.
Killed me, mug it in the back.
Just hold up some fire.
Yeah,
You sure?
you saw them weigh the pros and cons of the situation. And they went no, and you watch as this cart's just pulled along by these 5 big old pigs. Like we're in like boar territory at this point. They're like big old boars. And they decide we're actually not going to deal with you. They keep moving along. They keep trucking.
Was that a cart drawn by war pigs?
Looked like it.
Mhm.
Huh.
More of a chariot.
Fair. Strange. Well, I suppose if we're going to have any kind of interaction with bandits down here, that's my preferred kind.
Honestly, yeah.
And you just watch them go squealing into the distance as you push forward past a smattering of bioluminescent mushrooms and a mix between very smooth rocks to jagged rocks to sometimes just like areas flush with patches of grass. There seems to be no like full consistency to the space. The flora and fauna seems to change as you round a bend or look into the distance. It's just ever changing, the scenery.
It's so strange. It's almost like every chamber is its own little world.
I'm just going to reiterate. I don't like it.
Fair. But in fairness, that's just how the nature works down here. Not the nature's fault that we're not familiar.
You hear the skittering of like large spiders. They are not
Oh,
upon
God
you,
damn
but
it.
you can just hear there are large spiders about, just like the soft like chittering and like the kind of creak of their long limbs as
Can
they
hear
Are
move
they
out.
up?
Talking.
Can Nana look up? Are they up?
You like go face to face with one of them, and it's just its head is the size of your head, and it gets startled and also like pulls itself back up and like skitters away.
Nana skitters back into line with everybody else. Holy
Be
shit.
careful.
Ben's gonna put away his bag of cold beans at this point and take out his bow.
Just in case.
Well, at least that one didn't try to kidnap us.
That's
Yeah.
true. He's just seemed a little curious and
Don't
very
get me
close to my head.
ideas.
Just
Yeah, he's
don't forget
now
to look
fully
up every
gone
once
from
in a
view.
while.
Like this
Okay.
spider went up and it was gone.
All right, fine. Good,
Could
good,
be
good.
anywhere.
That's fine.
Oh god.
So long as it's not right over my head, that's fine.
Here's hoping.
Is it
Um,
behind me?
But about 2-ish hours of pressing forward in the strange and new Underdark. You don't really have a way to tell time exactly besides some magical abilities you've cast upon yourselves. And I would say you're definitely drawing towards like, this is when normally we would set up and start getting ready for bed, is what you start to feel. This rhythm may be thrown off the following days, but at least today you are able to like have at least a vague idea of like, I'm starting to feel tired and my spells are wearing off. So you have that working for you, but you suppose it is nighttime.
Well, should we find a suitable little alcove to set up the mansion in, or do we want to try pressing on any further than here?
Probably better to go ahead and find a good spot.
Roshan?
I'll defer to you all.
Mm.
If you'd like the mansion, then I'll bring it up. and Roshan will look for a good little nestled in area, not door in the middle of the room.
Yeah.
Uh,
Looking for a nice little, a little alcove, little enclave.
There's plenty of that.
and he will summon a mansion.
Whoosh.
Okay.
Um, it looks pretty normal inside. It's not the deserted carnival.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Oh, good.
Well, thank goodness for that.
comfy seating
Every-
and a central fire.
We love that.
If I recall, there were unexplored rooms still. Did I make that up?
I think there were.
There
You've made a
are.
bunch. You Tony Starked a
Let's
whole
see, how
bunch of new
many-
rooms for us.
Yeah, you can roll some new rooms.
Why not check out a couple new rooms for fun?
Yeah, why not? What are we rolling?
Yeah.
A roll a d8.
A D8. All right.
I got a 7.
I have a 6.
Guess I'm going with Nana.
Five.
Fantastic.
Okay. Fen and Nana, you find a room in an open and acoustically live wooden longhouse that's warmly lit, and there are 3 circles of chairs, each with their own instrument, and a trunk filled with a wide array of sheet music.
Oh.
Not a lot you can do on your own, but if you pick up any of these instruments, the illusory or the shadows will pick up some instruments and attempt to join in.
How fun! Now that's interesting. That's very interesting. Let's see here. I'm sure Nana could probably find an instrument that she's got enough knowledge to play a little bit. A song.
Yeah, and there's percussion if you can only keep a beat.
Fantastic.
I think Fen will pick up a mandolin and try strumming it and be like, only a genius could figure out how to play this thing.
Far too many strings.
Yeah, it takes a second, but if you begin playing something that you recognize and Fen joins in, then slowly they're not illusory, they're kind of real. Semi-real shadows will pick up an instrument one at a time and join in until a full orchestra.
That's so fun! I feel like Nana has a grand time with a initially simple, then more and gradually more complex rendition of just a drinking song from home. I think that she's a little bit teary-eyed when it's done.
Yeah, Fen will look around for a pan flute and then decide he doesn't know where this came from. He's not going to put his mouth near it, and he'll just like get a tambourine and like occasionally just hit a beat, every so often. So he's participating, but mostly just sitting back and enjoying the symphony.
And then Nyx finds an almost too perfect oval entrance into a cave sits in the mist, roughly hewn yet safe steps spiral down. The smell of mineral water, stalactites and stalagmites in an array of colors, revealed only under light, and a dark pool of water. There is a small goose-shaped boat that you can float around on the water, and it's a little paddle boat for 2 people. You can do it alone, though.
I think she, for a second, opened this door and thought that she opened the door back outside.
Yeah. It does
And
look similar.
now thinks that there's a second door to the mansion, but is gonna go out here for a moment and use this boat.
You guys didn't see the pond out there?
There's a pond outside with a
Guys,
boat.
did you know there's a pond and boats?
And then Keld finds a room almost like a warehouse with single spotlights illuminating a column or plinth with single bites of food and drink on them. An ode to the tastiest moments in Roshan's life. There's a barrel of Tordrick's ale from the year that summer ran long and the grain was tall. A bottle of wine, the provenance unknown, label long since faded, but the foil numbers denoting a year more than 350 years before today. Pilfered by Rose from elven dignitaries paying homage to Gulveg. His mother's favorite dish, lamb in a cream sauce. A smoky cocktail from the Song and Siren. A cloche containing a scented pillow smelling of green spring in Gulunder and fresh sheets hung to dry in the sun. A particularly disgusting twice fermented schnapps from a bar on the east side of the Hammer. There are particularly fine cuts of fresh seafood marinated in acids, bites of pickled vegetables, and particularly ripe fruits. A perfumed letter from one of his aunt's sweethearts, each moment presented plainly to be savored.
I think Kild's walking around and just kind of sniffing each thing as he walks by it.
Yeah.
Seems wrong to eat it.
Well, as soon as you eat or drink something, it replenishes, so it's not gone for more than a few seconds.
And you know what? So we don't forget, my boy Rex is here. What should he roll to find a room and just have a good evening?
He should.
Let's see. There's not a whole lot left that's normal, but I think he could probably I'll say that he finds Rose's or the old bedroom from the inn in Gulunder while looking for the bathhouse, the waterfall room. You're supposed to take a specific figure eight between the trees, but if you take another figure eight, a trail opens up to go downstairs in the other one, which leads to his old bedroom, which maybe feels a little weird for him, but
Yeah, he immediately, I think, picks up on that this room is not for him, and will spiral his way back out of there. Is there
Whereupon
anything...
Nana will like grab him by the arm and drag him to the orchestra room, which seems much more approachable for just anybody.
Yeah, he can have more fun there. Is there anything you guys wanted to do or talk about while you guys are safe here in your mansion?
Can Keld fit in the swan boat?
Oh yeah, I would have taken him there to show him the second door to the mansion.
Yeah. I think they'd go for a paddle.
Is that a spot for the lantern with Goose in it?
Nice.
Sure.
yeah, I
Goose is
think
swinging
there's
from the little beak.
yeah, right in front.
Perfect.
Gotta go for the ride too.
This would be a good time to talk about something, but I'm drawing a blank.
Starts rocking the boat.
Classic. Classic Nix.
Keld, roll me a dexterity saving throw.
Keld in his full armor drowns in a
Yeah,
duck
goodbye.
pond.
8.
Yeah, you fall out.
God damn it.
Splash.
I will say, out of kindness, you took your armor off because you were in a safe place.
Yeah.
Also, the water not very deep. It's
Yeah,
enough to
I
let the
can only
boat
assume
float.
you're good.
You fall out, you
Kel
feel
goes,
like you can stand up, so we carry you.
Wait.
He definitely didn't panic at first.
Yeah,
Flailed around splash.
there's a little misty entity standing at the edge of the water with a towel.
I thought you were gonna say he had a little life.
He throws you.
Lifesaver.
He's like, I got you. Hold on.
Yeet.
There is a little lifeguard one, but he's off to the side.
But surprise, the simulacrum of the Skull City Swan is here.
Uh,
No.
the swan's nicer than that swan.
Yeah,
Mm.
Roshan was never exposed to the foul temper of that other swan.
Yeah,
Mm.
there's a single swan down here, and there's like a beam of moonlight that perfectly pierces the little cavern, and the swan just like floats in it pensively.
I think
Mhm.
Keld will tip the swan.
Wow.
Yeah, Nix, you
No
fully fall in.
chance. I just
Goose
stay
also
there.
in the water.
Oops.
Oh no, Goose might dissolve.
Oh,
we haven't mixed goose with water. We don't know what happens.
We also haven't fed him after midnight.
I have to think that Rush tried to bathe him at least once. He was
Yeah,
put in his
Sure.
care,
Probably.
like
I'm sure Russ took really good care of Goose and did not put him in a back room and close that door. But you guys are able to fish the lantern out, and it's just filled to the brim with water now,
Oops.
and it's just Goose floating in it as the water slowly drains out,
Mm.
and then he just goes, and it's just he looks
Well, it
stickier
looks
than
like
normal.
he can swim.
Yeah, that's what we learned. He can swim.
He can exist in water. That's what
Yeah.
we've learned.
Yeah.
Oop.
It's a good use of our evening.
A second
Shenanigans.
shadow shows up with another towel, so now there's just two of them on the edge waiting.
So helpful.
And a third one with a colander in case you needed to rinse
Yeah.
Goose or something.
Yeah, you need
They're
to
like,
strain him or
for
something.
that.
Unclear. They were confused. They're like, this is my best guess at what to do in this scenario. They have a napkin and a colander. And they're like, is this good? Is this helpful?
We'll strain him out of the lantern.
Yeah. You dry off and you strain Goose. Anything else going on, or just a night in the Underdark, but not?
I think Fen will take a break from the cacophony of the symphony room and try to catch Roshan before Roshan disappears to wherever Roshan disappears to every night. I want to say it was very quick thinking with the big mage hand. I'm pretty sure everyone here probably owes you their lives.
Well, then we're even because I almost got me and Nix killed, and I've made myself more vulnerable tomorrow. And Roshan, he'll say that reminds me, I need to get a shield out again because the staff of defense is gone. So I'll need even more back watching if you can spare it.
Of course. Just let us know what you need us to do. We're doing this for you. So there's input that you have. We're all ears. But I wanted to say thank you. Would all be in a very bad way if it weren't for you and your quick thinking.
I think you can sense the seething of Roshan trying not to say, we wouldn't have to be here if it weren't for me, but I think he just takes the compliment and says, well, I appreciate everyone being willing to help. So I'm doing my best.
I'm going to hug you now.
Oh,
If it looks like Roshan is acceptable to that, Fen will give him a hug.
a surprise from Fen.
Thank you. We'll see you in the morning.
Have a good night. And I think Roshan will end up down in the waterfall pool, but I think he will avoid it because he's afraid of if the keeper has he's afraid of the keeper coming back and things being bad again. So he holds off until it's quite late and then will go bathe.
Anything before the wee hours of the morning from anyone?
Nana prays to Snotra and tries to meditate on our current trajectory, just what needs to happen, what she needs to be wary of.
Cool. Nyx. When you go into your room, there is like a little plate with like treats on it. Like just set up to the side.
I have to go get some more treats and put a plate beside it for them in return, and I will have mine.
You go and go through that sort of thing. You go get some snacks. What kind of treats do you think you'd get?
I think she'd go for some kind of like sweet breads
Mm.
with different types of like toppings on it. So some have like cinnamon, some are just sugared. Maybe some have some chocolate shell on top. Just keeps asking Kelt, can you get me another top? I need an array.
So another treat?
No, I just want all the bread to be different.
Ah.
Yeah, you all are
Keld
able to
invents chutney.
conspire. Yeah, you all can conspire with the shadows as well to get sort of a wider variety of setup.
Hmm. Who are the treats for?
I don't know exactly.
All right.
Might be one of the shadow things following Roshan. I don't know. Something ate them last time, and so they
Hmm.
left me snacks, so I'm really them snacks.
Okay.
Yep.
Snack plate.
And I will
Once
take it back.
Yeah, once Nyx is back in her room, a moment passes while you're eating your half of the snacks. And you can feel that somebody is in the space with you. Like it is apparent that somebody else is there. I'm actually not sure if I'm able to eat or not. The voice is kind of carries on the wind and sometimes has more substance to it.
Do you want me to try eating some of them then? So that they don't just sit there? Or do you want to take them again?
See, you're welcome to them. It
They're yours. This plate.
I just it's not really waste, I suppose, as once this place is gone, they turn to nothing.
That's true.
But if you would like them, don't let me stop you.
Oh no, I can. Cal makes stuff for me all the time.
Mm.
Though it might be a good thing. I did make some of them, and if you're not eating them, it might actually be better for you because a lot of people get sick when they eat things that I make. So this might be for the best, actually.
Huh. Is that on purpose or an accident?
Both?
Mm,
Great question.
It depends on the day.
I see.
It would be an accident this time.
Well, I don't think I can be poisoned. So at
Me
least I'm probably
neither.
safe. Oh, well, lucky us then.
Mhm.
Though I'm still unsure if I can actually consume. And like, it's like almost like seeing something out of your periphery, but it's in front of you. Like it's just glimpses of something moving and
Huh.
changing in front of you. And you watch as one of these pieces of bread like lifts up and like moves through the space. And you watch part of it disappear. Oh,
I think it worked.
it's a very clean line, but I could almost taste it.
So it's kind of like a memory of eating something.
Mm. Um, I can remember very, very delicious breads, treats, snacks, meals. What's strange is it's sometimes harder to remember the people, which I would think would leave more of an impression on the mind. But when I try to think of other gods, even my children,
Mhm.
that seems very distant, almost like it's not mine, and perhaps that's true.
Would have been a very long time ago.
That is true. And according to what I have observed, I am an incomplete thing, a different thing. I try not to dwell on that too heavily, as I've seen what happens when you do.
It's not been good.
No, um, it has not been. And I would hate that to be the last memory of me. I think that's the thing that I'm struggling with a bit, is that, as you were all discussing, um,
Mm.
if I were to be removed, um, I've already told Roshan I would fight, because who wouldn't? But that has to be the last memory of me. The last memory of Odin
Mm.
is scrambling and fighting for his life in a place where he has no power.
I can see that. No, for the wolf Fenrir, it wasn't as sad, but Roshan's been pretty sad about the last one.
Um,
I think he'd be really sad again.
it is nice to know I would be remembered, but bringing sorrow isn't exactly my favorite way to go.
Hmm.
Uh, what What would you do if you were me? If this was the position you found yourself in?
Hmm. Well, it seems like, well, it's hard because not everyone shares all the details with me.
Oh.
But I'm a liability sometimes. Uh,
Mm.
hard to keep secrets.
Well, I don't think I have recently been sworn to secrecy, so if there's something you'd like to know, I can inform you.
If I'm missing something, you can let me know.
Yeah, of
One of the
course.
things about not knowing things is it's hard to know what you don't know.
Mm. It, that's very true.
Mm. Eh, I don't know if there's a way to do the thing Roshan's hoping for with two of you around,
Mm.
or if there's a way. So I know the fire one was trying to separate and still be around. I don't know if that's a thing that you can do.
Well, it seems, at least from what I observed, that she accomplished that, is that she was a separate entity, but uh, we all saw the extent of the amount of power necessary for that to occur,
Mm-hmm.
uh, which these items we are looking for are quite useful, but I do not think they hold the same sway as something like that would. Something that you could tether yourself to in that way instead of it being more of a power source for, severing.
Mm-hmm. So we'd have to find something even better than what we're already looking for.
And we're currently on a bit of a time crunch, it feels like.
Yes.
And I don't know if I am that well adored.
Well, maybe if you go about it in a way where you're not telling everyone to keep it secret like they were, it seemed.
Mm, well, if it makes you feel better, you're welcome to tell anyone about this conversation.
I probably would have anyway.
Yeah, that's all right. You've already informed me that you are not the best with secrets.
Yes. So, and that's something we could bring up to them. If not, I don't know if there's a way to, if you could do it with both of you around, then that would probably be the easiest for Roshan
Mm,
and everyone.
I agree. I am of the mind that this ritual is complicated, but not impossible to alter or change in a way. Uh, Technically, at least I believe that the keeper and I are, in a way, still one entity.
Mhm.
So if the keeper were agreeable, perhaps both of us could take part in this ritual. But it seems at the moment, um, I am. He does not seem to be a fan of me.
Uh,
So
mm,
I think would, I suppose, rather see me go like the others than perhaps take a chance on me, which is understandable. Uh, hasn't been good thus far.
hmm.
I just don't want to hurt any of you. I have been with all of you for quite some time. I've been here through all of it, watching. And I know that I could do some harm. And I don't want to. So I'm trying to figure out what's best. And perhaps maybe I will lay my metaphorical head on the chopping block when the time comes. But I I find that hard to believe of myself.
Mhm. There's also, if you say you've watched everything, then you have an idea of, like, if you think that what the outcome could be, as would
Mm,
it just be doing harms for the sake of creating that memory and making whoever remains remember you in that way, which you don't want.
mm. A hard choice between living or being remembered.
Mhm.
um, Being a memory of harm. I don't know yet. And currently it's out of my hands, which I am also trying to find peace with, which is difficult. Um, all of all of this power is in the hands, I suppose, of the keeper. And that doesn't sit well with me, but I don't think I have much of a say on that and will not pursue that further.
Mm. Well, I suppose we'll have to see what they he says. I haven't really spoken to him.
Mm.
Actually, you're the first one I've spoken to.
Oh, I wonder why.
I don't know.
Mm. Well, you seem very pleasant.
Thank you.
I think that's why I was inclined to speak with you. Um, the horrors do not seem to affect you so greatly.
No. Mm. It's just all part of life anyway.
Mm.
It's interesting seeing what things can be.
And perhaps it isn't really the end. Who knows where they have gone? Maybe I'll see them again. I'm not sure if I exactly want to, but if
Or
it
you
is
go
them or
somewhere
no
else.
one. Hmm. I wonder if there's still a Valhalla to go to.
See, I don't remember much of when I died the last couple times to be able to give you really good insight of what I saw.
Well,
But I'm sure it'll happen again, and I can let you know.
I appreciate the sentiment. Uh, I will let you sleep. Uh, I wish Roshan would sleep so he doesn't bother me at the wee hours of the morning. And I mean that with love. Don't take that as a slight.
No, he does do a little better, I think, during the day after he's actually slept instead of sitting up all night long by himself
Mm,
thinking.
I do miss sleep.
Hmm. Are you not able to sleep when unless he does? How does that work?
Uh, we are separate enough that if I thought I was capable of sleep, I could. I am able to go to different places, if that makes sense. There are, it's like
Mhm.
where the veil is thin
Mhm.
around us, we are able to sort of slip into these places, but there is no sleeping. It is just different.
And I suppose one positive way to look at it, if you did die, it's close to sleep. Similar feeling.
And it is just this laugh that like fills the space and then quiet and you are alone again.
She'll clean up the plates, even though she doesn't have to, because it's all fake anyway. She'll go to bed. Update everyone in the morning on her new friend.
Yeah, you're like, and then I get to tell everybody about what I did last night.
I got a nice long talk with my new invisible friend.
Uh, anything else for evening shenanigans? All right. Uh, people sleep or do their thing similar to sleep, and however long it takes them to do the thing that they do. Um, lucky for all of you, you get a long rest. Um, I kept forgetting to say this no matter how many times I wrote the note down, so I'm just going to describe it to you even though you're not experiencing it currently. Um, I would like to once again talk about the wind that is in the Underdark and Ymir's breath. While you are walking, there are areas where it seems to like pick up overhead and seems like just like wild and whipping. And then sometimes it's just a soft breeze through a meadow. And then sometimes you walk through it. Like the breeze seems to slip down and you like are walking against it. It never like is enough to deter you, but it seems that it can dip into the areas where you walk. So I just wanted to state that it is everywhere and unpredictable because I forgot to say that. And it's the morning.
Sometimes windy.
Sometimes windy, sometimes more windy than other times. Sometimes windy
Sometime,
over there and not there, but sometimes over here and there. So,
sometime you just fucking windy.
yeah. And for ease, because this is always just a good spot to stop, is where you guys take your honk shoes. We'll go ahead and take our break real quick. Uh, thank you for being here. How about you go get a snack and a drink, and we'll be back in 10 minutes.
Thank you, Ten.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Dice Cult for episode 239 of On the Backs of Gods. We just took our 10-minute break. Uh, currently, we are in the Underdark. Well, currently, we're inside like a pocket dimension in the Underdark, where you all are nice and safe. Currently, we are looking for a town, and then we'll start looking for the fortress that holds a cursed sword that we're looking for. But first, we're looking for a town. And that's where we are starting off. You guys just took your long rest. You guys are safely within the mansion. Is there anything before going out into the windy Underdark?
It fucking windy, so we're
Mm,
dressed for the
Great.
occasion.
yeah, no more of your. Well, the thing is, it's not as cold as it is. So it's like warm in Skull City and freezing outside up top, and then like vaguely cold downstairs.
Like it's like dank down, like not dank. I mean to say like it's cellar cold down
Yeah,
here. Like
it's
it's
still
under the
cold, but it's
ground
not.
cold.
It's not the same as the active corrupted
Hmm.
snow scenario. Um
Hmm.
but is there anything before you guys head out? You have breakfast, you're set up. That's always a given.
Do we mean to make any kind of stops or anything along the way? Is there anything that we want to try to, I don't know, anticipate, scry for? Perhaps we could figure out where this, the goblin man, what was his name?
Or something.
Or
Or
bait.
bait.
Yes, that's the one.
I
Um,
mean, I feel like we'll have just as much luck just asking people when we get there versus me scrying many hours in advance. Just see.
I don't know what
Yeah, I
schedule he
think we should
keeps.
just focus on getting there.
Yeah.
No, that's fair.
Scry for fucking bats.
Listen, I would only be able to find the specific bat if I did it that way.
Well,
At
that one
least we
was a
can
major
avoid that
problem,
one.
wasn't it?
I don't think so. I was fine. He threw me away.
I'm sorry, he did
How
what?
dare he?
Yeah, tried to eat me in the gut, man. So it kind of just threw me back towards you guys.
And that's why you were a
Well, I'm
bird.
glad he didn't eat you.
I'm also glad
couldn't.
he didn't eat you.
He couldn't, that's right.
It's true.
But I could scry for that very specific bat, but I don't think that's really
Surely
worth
he's
it.
not following us.
I don't
It's
believe
fine.
he'll be keen.
I didn't get his name.
Scrying on Steve, the giant bat.
We always hated Steve.
Alright, well, let's get out of here.
Right, I'm out.
Okie dokie.
Clunk, clunk, clunk.
I'll use my dark vision spell.
Yay.
You can see her.
Killed walks into a wall.
Keld walks outside immediately, eats shit, clang, 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 as he stumbles into a bunch of
You
shit.
have to wait for me to cast the
I
spell on
forgot.
both of us. We can't see out here.
I forgot. It's so dark.
And once we're outside of the mansion, that is when Nyx will tell everybody about her evening chit chat.
Okay, you guys start walking. Are you guys stealthing, or are you just the same as yesterday? You're like, well, come get me.
I think Fen is rejuvenated to an extent and would be willing to stealth, but he's going to
Mhm.
take cues from the party.
Not as in a
I'll
good
try.
place to stealth, but like she's aware that there are members of the party for whom that is patently not the case. So she'll kind of glance towards Keld and be like, what do you think? Do you think it's worth trying to start the day quietly, or should we just sally forth?
I'll do my best.
I'll take out the staff then.
Hmm.
Okay. All right, everybody go ahead and roll stealth. You can add 10 to it. I should have made Goose a loud creature so that just stealth is always off the table because he's just a loud screeching nightmare.
I'm glad he doesn't screech.
Yeah.
38.
32.
24.
17.
I got 16. You did better
Oh,
than me.
wow.
Uh,
And Rex.
Rex,
Right,
I'm
yes.
assuming, as long as he doesn't roll a nat 1, he's probably fine.
Yeah, I'll let you know if he rolls a nat 1. He does not, in fact, roll a nat 1. In fact, he rolled a 16 on the dice, which puts him at a nice 21.
Plus 10.
31.
Plus 10. Sorry, 31.
I was like, don't do that to
No,
my
you're
boy.
right. Correct. Correct. I cannot underrepresent the boy.
Okay. You guys start slowly sneaking along in the Underdark, and then Nick starts up a conversation.
I start telling Keld about it since we rolled lower.
Yeah. What do you tell him, Nix?
So, I'm pretty sure Roshan told me that it wasn't Odin that was talking to me tonight, and that he wasn't the one that ate the snacks, but he did eat the snacks the other night or took them. And I know this because he was there last night, and we talked and hung out for like at least half an hour.
And you saw it eat the snacks?
He ate, well, I don't know if you can call it eating. It was more like he consumed it in a way. I don't know if it's eating. He couldn't taste it exactly.
That's sad.
Like the memory of flavor.
Hmm.
You can all hear this.
But yeah, so I think we're friends now.
I'm relieved to
Sounds
know
like
I'm
it.
not the only one who's sort of like encountered other entities around the mansion.
Oh, well, no, he hung out with me outside the library too.
Really?
Hmm.
Well, that's
Yeah, he helped with
interesting.
points to the newest piercing. He helped with that.
Ah.
Well, I suppose if anyone's going to know how to do it cleanly, it would be Odin.
Well, he just held the mirror.
You're lucky you didn't lose an eye.
I'm pretty good at medicine, Fen. I can give myself piercings without a mirror.
No, I
I
meant
can do
because,
it while we're walking right now if you don't believe me.
because you
You
got
do
your
not need
help
to
from a
prove that.
man missing an eye.
Well, we don't know that. I couldn't see him.
Killed chuckles
True,
delayed.
I've never actually put eyes on him or really. Anyway, it's weird, but the mansion being an extension of Roshan and Roshan's mental space makes sense to me that these shadows would have a medium through which to speak if they wish to speak. So that's good.
Oh, I think he just doesn't want to talk most of the time.
Well, that is Odin's want, you know. More of a watcher.
Mm-hmm.
At least so the stories say. I'll
Well.
not make too many assumptions upon this entity. Purely on those, but at the very least, Hugin and Moonin, you know.
He sounds like he's being pretty reasonable in comparison to previous voices.
True, but
Mhm.
we also, you know, let's just keep in our back pockets the fact that, you know, Odin was a many-faceted entity and we don't know for a fact which facet this is. So, you know, just
Well, I mean, you could say that about anybody.
all right. Fair enough. But we've got an awful lot of stories about how some of those turned out, you know, rather worse than others. So,
I think Fen scoffs, but it's so stealthy nobody hears it.
Mm.
It's
Just the
literally just
wind.
an exhale. It's just an exhale. Nobody can tell it's any different from any other.
While you guys are chit-chatting, I'd like to just know how Roshan feels or what he is thinking listening to this conversation.
I think he is. I don't think it's anything bad.
Mhm.
I think he is heartened that Odin seems to be getting along.
Of course it would be with Nyx.
But I think it also uh, helps put lead to the pit in his stomach about how things are going to be when the keeper is done reading the book, and he's not looking forward to that because he doesn't think it's going to be good.
How obvious is Roshan's discomfort? Is he working hard to keep that under wraps?
I don't think he's outwardly uncomfortable. I think he's and he's pretty stealthy with that.
Nana's pretty
The staff.
insightful. Do you want me to roll?
I don't think there's anything he's saying with his face, so
Okay,
I don't think she's gonna get much.
fair enough.
He's
Okay.
worried and he's a worrier.
Yeah,
That
that's
is
his
true.
face all the time.
That's just his face. That's just how he is.
And while you're worrying, what if everybody rolled me a D100?
Oh, God.
Let's just see if anything amuses me. My favorite was rolled and got big pigs, and then somebody got a bunch of bandits, and I'm like, pigs and bandits, baby, let's go.
I was
As-
imagining a bunch of, like, what are the deep gnomes? Deep
Yeah,
gnome bandits.
the Sverfneblin.
That one, yes.
Mm,
As the kids say, 6'7". 6'7".
Whoa. I got
Is that what the
44.
kids say?
That's what
Yeah,
the
man.
kids are
Don't think
saying.
about it too much.
Okay.
Give me a second. I lost
Whoop.
my pen. Where
Oh,
did you go,
no.
girlie? There she is. Okay, so what was the first one was 67.
67.
What was the second one?
44.
I've got a
40.
31.
I got a 37.
Well,
I got 88.
interesting. It's a spread on this one.
I think Nyx would finish up telling about her time by telling everyone. So I think next time when I make him snacks, I'm going to make it with as much seasoning as possible so to see if he can taste it better. Because
Well,
we learned that
We
neither
can
of us
taste
can
it in the other room.
neither of us can be poisoned, so it's fine.
oh, so
I
you
can
could-
go as strong as I want
Wow.
with ingredients.
Huh. You know, I'm happy that you've got someone who can taste your cooking. I'm glad. Nana's genuinely happy for her. This is not a skill that Nana can furnish for Nyx.
You
She
can
is not
have
immune
some
to
of it
poison.
at any point in time. You can try something.
I've seen I've tried your tea at least once. I'll
It could have improved.
let you know.
You have spores now. Maybe you're immune. We don't know.
Guess there's one way to find out. Careful.
That's a fair point. I just be on hand, just in case. That's the one.
There's a food cart sitting in the middle of the Underdark. Unmanned.
Wow.
Is it a mimic?
Well, guess I've got a job now. All right.
Yeah, Kel, do you go over and you like slam your hands on it? Feels like wood. There's
Hmm. Is there
just
Had
food in it?
breakfast.
yeah. not to put you on the spot, but what kind of food do you think this place sells, Gregory?
Hmm. It's probably a bunch of mushroom stuff.
Yeah, a bunch. It's a little mushroom cart. It has like little mushrooms like made out of wood on top. It's very homey and cute. There is nobody in sight anywhere. The supplies are all here. You even see where like the money is stored for the cart itself. Nothing else.
Mushroom on stick, all kinds of flavors.
Yeah,
Wild.
you just pull out like a bundle of these sticks and you're like, yeah, okay. You're able to serve them up if you want to. Just an abandoned mushroom cart and a coin purse.
Is there a coin in the coin purse?
100%.
Interesting.
That's a shame. No
Okay,
sign
so
of
we just
who
put some
left
money
us?
in there for our supply cost.
Yeah.
I'd like to look around and see if there's any evidence of what happened to our mushroom vendor.
Yeah. Nana would be interested to see if we can potentially
Sure.
suss
People
that
can
out.
roll investigation to scope out the mystery of the missing mushroom vendor, the missing
17.
mushroom merchant.
There you go.
17.
Aha!
Mhm.
Maybe they're just taking a piss.
Can I offer
be.
you a perception in this trying time?
Nope.
Okay. Understood. I get a
Nope.
-1 on investigation. Well, that's a 15 on the dice, so that's just a 14, which isn't the worst.
Okay. You guys look around for a bit while Keld serves up some mushrooms. And on the ground, about 20 feet away, you find a sign in a language you do not speak.
Roshan, you have to read
Roshan,
it.
Everyone yelling
there's a
Roshan's name
thing
immediately.
that you can read if you would be
Roshan
so
pointing
kind
at
as
it.
to read.
Roshan, read for us.
Please.
Roshan will take his mushroom kebab and then go read.
Yeah. Um. Be back soon.
Oh, looks like he'll be
Hmm.
back soon. Whoever it is, we should at least offer to pay.
I think that's only reasonable.
How much are mushroom kebabs, do we think?
Is there a
Is there
number
any
on the signs
posted
anywhere?
There isn't.
signage?
You have to guess how much you think a mushroom kebab is
No,
worth.
shit.
How about we just double
Hmm.
the money in the pouch?
I think that's only reasonable for taking whatever we wanted while he was gone.
Roshan, roll me a D100.
I almost said 1d1, 11.
There's 11 gold in the pouch.
Now there's 22.
Hell yeah.
Do these mushrooms look like the same sort of mushrooms we have up top, or are they completely foreign?
Go ahead and roll nature for me.
I love reliable talent because that natural one is now a 22.
Jeez.
I mean, it's a little difficult with the fact that a lot of them look like they've been marinated or dried. But there are a couple of the mushrooms that like have similarities, at least in this state, to mushrooms you've seen up top. You're like, there's something similar, but also different. Like, there's some that also are just like, you're like, I don't know what this mushroom is. I have not seen her and I don't know her.
Yeah, I got a fancy new cloak. I'll try it. I'm not worried about getting poisoned. I mean,
Eh,
I'm a little worried about getting poisoned. I'm about half as worried about getting poisoned as I usually am. So
This actually seems to be like a legitimate business with a "will be back soon" sign nearby.
This
As
is
doesn't
opposed
mean
to,
we've
like-
got the same digestive tract as the people that live down here, Nana.
I feel like
only
there would
one
have
way
been
to
more
find out.
concern about that at the
Cut 'em
party,
open.
wouldn't there have been?
I'm not sure. Corinne seems to have done it before. She knows how to put on a soiree. Like, I'm sure she took people's dietary necessities into consideration.
I suppose.
I mean,
Just had-
diplomatic incident if you give food poisoning to the goddess of Helnath, the arachnid queen or whatever.
Right. That definitely sounds like probable
Fen just takes a
names.
chomp of his mushroom kebab.
Mm-hmm.
You guys are able to enjoy your mushroom
Nom.
kebabs. You put some money in the pack, and you're able to keep
Yes.
moving.
Yeah,
Hell
it's pretty
yeah.
good, kind of peppery.
You know, this one actually has kind of a nutty flavor. I like it.
Gives me some ideas for snacks.
Oh. Now, I think we ought to acquire some kind of local foraging guide, a book, if you're going to actually start foraging anything down here. I mean, probably anything
Fair
you can
point.
recognize from up top as edible is probably edible down here, but I don't know about you, but a couple of these I don't think I've ever seen before.
We're specifically told not to touch the glowing ones.
Right.
I have some
Glowing
in my
kebab.
bag. Don't worry.
The forbidden kebab.
Well, in fairness, if anyone's going to be able to eat it without consequence, it's going to be you.
We'll find out.
And considering
Okay.
finding out, what if everybody rolled me a D100?
Jeez.
Hmm.
I have a 58.
And a 52.
Got a 68 this time.
72.
One more than last time.
79.
Okay. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm,
Hmm.
mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah. Okay. Wouldn't that be nice? One
Doesn't
of you
sound like it.
rolled. One of you rolled abandoned fortress. What a coinky dink that would have been to just
Ah!
just stumble into that shit right
Ah!
Is this the abandoned fortress?
now. It's right there. Oh,
It's the one!
shit.
Of course it was nearby the place. We just were on the same side.
Yeah, you guys push forward. Just because you roll doesn't mean I'm gonna use it, but it's hard to ignore mushroom cart vendor. It's hard to ignore that. As you progress, you start realizing that your current direction is taking you like into an area that's leaving the like the cavern, the expansive area. Like you guys are gonna go back into like tunnels. And you can see that leading into these tunnels, there seems to be like some veins of ore kind of like lining through it.
They look like they're mines. Like, are these hewn tunnels? Or are they just natural and they have exposed ore and nobody's thought to mine it at all?
Is there
Uh,
equipment?
You're welcome to roll investigation.
17.
Um,
3.
Yeah, no, it's shiny. That spider's back and startles the shit out of you again.
Oh, shit!
And the spider gets scared and runs away again. Was it the same one? Unclear. But it was once again.
How do
It was
they keep
hovering in the
meeting like
exact
this?
same spot.
Fen, you think so? You think that this area has probably been mined before? You're not hearing anything. Like you don't hear the sound of like pickaxes or anything like that. But like looking at the walls, you're like, okay, some of this seems a bit man-made.
Well, I think these tunnels have been worked before, which might mean we're close to civilization of a sort. Can't tell you how long ago that was, but there's still exposed ore here. Presumably, it's useful for something. If someone were around here, perhaps they'd want to settle nearby to mine more of it. I think we're on the right path, but as far as which of these paths we go down, I'm not sure.
Mm.
Rufio, do you have any idea?
Who is Rufio today?
I will roll for it. 6. What is a 6?
Let's
That is
find
not
out.
the right window. Rufio is
The light.
a panther. He's a panther again.
Nice.
Okay. Rufio looks at you.
Oh, he's
um,
got keen smell.
it's true.
Yeah, yeah.
I will allow Rufio to give you advantage on navigating the tunnels if you are so inclined. If you are leading the way forward,
Sure.
I'll
What?
take a survival check.
Okay. A 31.
Okay. Um, Easy enough. Because we're in a new area. Also, are we still stealthing? You would need to cast it again on the staff, if so inclined. Um, if Are you all intending to stealth through the tunnels, or is it like, where can you hide in the tunnels? Where could one even hide? But maybe they won't hear you coming if there's anything here. So up to you guys.
We could try being sneaky in the tunnels.
I still have this staff out. I might as well.
Go ahead
Why
and roll
not?
me stealth. Nix held Nana disadvantage. You know what you
Creeping
did.
down the tunnels. I know what I did.
That one.
Oh.
Hell yeah.
I also had a net one.
Hell yeah, brother.
God
Hmm.
damn it.
I was close. Mine is a 2 on the die.
Very
Jesus.
good.
So it's a 14.
Mm.
I
All right,
got
these
22.
dice are not getting rolled
Ooh.
anymore tonight. Get out of here. You're going in dice jail.
43.
Jesus.
Mm. Pen's gone. Everyone else is very here. Held, you're sort of stuck in a limbo space where you're like, yeah, I could be really stealthy, kind of like Fen's doing right now, but also everybody else is just walking normal, and I
Yeah.
feel weird.
He's like trying to walk behind people, but like
He's
help.
like, I'm doing
The
my
only reason
best.
Keld is being stealthy is because everybody else is being loud.
They can't hear me over you.
I
Mm.
think this staff is just a little too tall for this tunnel. It keeps hitting the ceiling.
Oops.
Fen
Have
is
you
humming the
considered
Mission Impossible
carrying it
music, but nobody can hear it.
Yeah.
lengthwise?
He's on the ceiling.
um, you guys are moving forward. As you progress, you do see more signs of like that this area was mined before. That you're not seeing any sign of like people or workers. Maybe they also are on their break. Maybe there's like a little like siesta that the people of the Underdark take around this time. But it's pretty quiet here. You're starting to see like some supplies and what looks like kind of sprawling tunnels. And in some places, you can see carts and like rails that they were run on. Um, you see that there's like the dusty like remnants of something in the carts, that like whatever is being mined was in here, but like most of them seem pretty empty. uh as you're moving forward, you see like I don't know what else to call it, the holy grail of carts, sitting like on its side, kind of just fallen over, maybe in a rush, maybe this person wanted to get to their break, unclear. But there is this beautiful silvery metal sort of spilling out onto the ground from this cart. Uh, it's down one of the hallways. There's also a couple that spiral off in other directions. You can see that there are tracks that go in this direction as well, where this cart has fallen over. Anything in particular you want to do, or would you keep moving, or Or do you just slowly start shoving
I think we
fancy
should
metal into your
see
bag?
if there were like survivors of this. Maybe was a crash.
Oh,
Unsure,
it
unclear.
doesn't look
No,
rough like that. It just kind of looks like it's
no.
fallen over. It doesn't look like it hit the
Mm.
wall and like exploded.
Okay, okay.
But you have not seen any signs of like people being
More
here.
like
This
just
place seems
abandoned.
abandoned. This place seems abandoned, yeah.
Hmm.
I'm no metallurgist, but can anyone identify what type of metal this might be?
I mean, it. Let's have a look. I mean, I
Well,
might be able to tell if it's silver or not, but I'm not sure if I can do much more than that.
it's lustrous. If it's silver, it's valuable, but also might be useful if we're going into an ancient fortress with a cursed weapon, God
Cursed
touched,
weapons.
that's slain
Mm,
as many people as the fall. Maybe silver might not be a bad thing to have about if this is silver.
if it is. I mean, who knows? Could be electrum, in which case, not as useful, but there's a lot of it, and that's quite expensive. So,
I understand
uh,
we'd get to town, maybe have a have a few arrowheads smelted or something out of silver if it might be something that's useful down the line.
and can we tell if it's like at least like silver, or does it feel like lighter in weight, or is it maybe like.
Uh, who's going over and like going in to identify this metal? Who's on team? I'm
Mm,
looking at it and I'm picking it up and I'm a scientist of metals. Who's doing that?
I'm no scientist of
Uh,
metals.
I don't
I'll
think Fenn's
He
a.
poke.
raises his hands.
I don't
I
think
poke
Fenn.
it with my staff.
Okay, so Nyx is poking it with her staff.
Yeah.
Roshan will pick it up and begin inspection.
Okay.
If the goal is to put it in the bag of holding, he doesn't want to put it in there if it seems dangerous.
Yeah,
Okay.
fair.
So just Roshan and Nyx are metallologists.
I mean,
We're
Nana
both
would
really good
love
at
to help,
this.
but I don't know what she can contribute beyond very good perception.
All right, we've messed with metal together before. I made stuff.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
pierced you badly once.
Yeah,
Uh,
teamwork.
I've made a shield out of a snail
true.
shell.
Um,
There were metal fastenings with it.
Nyx at Roshan, you take the helm on metal identification, and both of you go over and you sort of like stick your staff into it and like poke around. And Roshan, you reach in to like pull out a piece to examine it. And Nyx, you're like shit as you like shoved your staff in there, and you're like, oh no, and you're like pulling at it. And then Roshan sticks his hand in and cannot pull his hand out as the cart flips upwards and a tongue lolls out of the side.
It was a
Nyx and Roshan are pulled into the cart and it begins
shit.
to just fully fly down the track, leaving you guys in the dust as it turns a corner. You're now left with an empty set of track, but a cart left on the side.
We're going after him. Come on, get in.
In we go.
I guess we've got a minecart sequence.
I suppose we do. Let's go.
You all
Push,
start
push.
pushing the cart forward, and like all of you jump in together.
This isn't
Nyx and
dangerous at all.
Roshan, you are just haphazardly inside of this mimic. Like you are just like it's like feet up, ass over tea kettle, as you can feel this thing rocketing down the way. Um, let's start with team inside of this mimic. You are grappled and restrained. You cannot breathe. You are just held inside of this mimic currently. If there's something you'd like to attempt, as it just makes its way down the track at full speed. It is damp and terrible in here, awkwardly warm, and stings a bit. Is starting to sting.
At the first snap of danger, I think Roshan would hellish rebuke it
Sure.
um, with just a low level spell slot. That's
Okay.
a Dex 18 roll for it.
Well, good thing it is so good at dexterity.
I mean, it's also surrounding you. It's like it feels like it would be hard to miss.
Um, I'm thinking that my 9 probably isn't enough.
That is 8 fire damage. A
Hell
toasty
yeah.
little snack.
Yeah, it sort of like explodes like in front of you, and you kind of have to like recoil away, and then your other hand gets stuck, and you're like, shit, as you were just being rocked around in this thing. Um, Nix, is there anything? Oh, wait, does Hellish Rebuke require verbal components?
Maybe.
Maybe, Jillian, maybe. What of it?
Probably.
I mean, like,
Yes,
Okay.
no.
it does.
You are unable to at this time use
Fuck.
verbal components.
Oh
Bad.
no.
That's what I'm hunting for is things
Yeah.
that don't require verbal components as I
Um,
scroll.
Yeah, I could give you a second if you need to, Nix. I'm in no hurry.
So many of them are verbal. Do you care about getting hit by an ice knife? Ice knife isn't verbal.
Dude.
It
Wild
does
wild
explode
shape's
after
not.
contact, right?
Ice knife just is.
Ice knife explode. It hits
Hey,
every
listen,
creature within 5
the
feet.
the three of you can get rocked. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
You can do whatever you want to do, Nix. Roshan, give me evens or odds.
Odds.
Cool. It's going to attempt to bite you.
Ow.
Ow, don't.
No, please.
It's going to have advantage because you are restrained.
No, please.
I'm going to say a
I
17
hate
on the dice
this.
is probably good enough.
Yeah.
I'm going to think.
Boo.
And then you're going to take 8 piercing damage
Okay.
and 6 acid damage.
Ouch.
It looks like ice knife might be the only thing I have prepared.
Let's
So
go.
we'll start off with a low level. It's a first level spell slot.
Yeah. What do I got to roll?
I rolled a hit first.
Ooh.
It's one of
By all
those.
means. So disadvantage because you're right next to it.
Yeah, 2 dice. Well, that's a natural 1. But
Uh-huh. Yes.
but then it's a dexterity saving throw for all 3 of
Okay.
us. Or
All of you make dex saving throws, both of you with disadvantage.
yeah.
Oh my
And the
god.
DC is only 18 since I'm holding the staff and
Wow,
not my
look at that.
sickle. I failed.
I also failed.
And I too failed.
Oh
There
my
we go.
god.
Teamwork.
Oh,
Yay.
Makes the dream work.
I'm just throwing everything. It's only 8 cold damage.
Okay. Nix, can you tell me what it looks like when you just explode an ice knife in the middle of a mimic next to your friend?
I think it fully. I don't even get my arm well enough out of the mouth and just sticks right in front of us. And ice shards explode in our faces, but also hit inside of this thing.
Ice explodes inside of the mouth of this mimic, and it turns a sharp corner, and both of you are like jostled, and like Nix, your head kind of slams forward and then gets stuck. So now you're stuck with your head forward against the side of the mimic's mouth. Meanwhile, Fen, Nana, Keld, Rex, all of you inside of a cart, barreling full speed down a corridor. I will be accepting things you would like to attempt to do to either gain momentum because this thing seems to be very adept at this. I will take shenanigans. I will take things in skill challenge scenario. I will take spells. I will take abilities, what have you. But currently, it is like around the corner. Like it is just out of view for all of you.
Okay.
I don't think Fen is in the cart to start with. Like
Mhm.
first round of combat, Dread Ambusher. If he drops Zephyr Strike like he intends to, he's got 85 feet of movement. He's just gonna try to close the distance, and if he
On the
can,
roof.
put some shots into this thing.
Okay, I will
Yeah.
hold on to that information for now, and we'll see what other people are doing. Um, Rex is also team like trying to push the cart as quickly as he can, and will stay with it until he has to jump in.
Yeah. I feel like at least to start, Nana and Rex can kind of like tag team using like Nana will use her bow like as a prop to like punch against the sides of the walls to help scoot us faster, like
Okay.
punting us along. In order to increase our speed. I don't necessarily want Rex to have to ruin his good bow, but I'm sure he's got a spear or something else, or somebody's got a spear that he can use. So
He will give you advantage on a straight strength check.
cool. Okay. All right. I don't add anything to it, but that's okay. Let's see what we got. Oh, it's a 17!
Okay. Uh, a lot of what you think you are doing, Nana, is you're originally like, I'm going to help propel us. And what you actually end up doing is kind of being more of a balancing situation of
Okay.
when you guys take a corner very sharply and you just kind of try to push yourselves back into like the straight up position.
Yeah.
So you're
Help
like, oh,
counter
we're
the,
about to we're gonna have a problem in a couple seconds, and you
Okay,
get
here
pushed
we
off the
go!
wall. And Keld, what are you doing?
I think maybe he is using his weight to our advantage.
Okay.
So while you guys are making
Cool runnings.
momentum, he'll, I guess, position himself towards the front, lean whichever way we're going to help, with the turns and whatnot. So that sort of thing.
Okay. Go ahead and give me strength. The flat kind.
A flat strength. Ooh, nat 20.
Okay.
23.
All right. I am going to say with the combo of things that you have brought forth to me, at the end of this round, you are able to get this thing in sight. So not on this round, but at the end of the round, you're like, okay, there he is. There he is. We got him. So the round ends. Um, he is going to take another bite at Roshan because I guess there's a bone to pick with him specifically. That's a 19 on the dice. I can only make assumptions. Oof. Go ahead and take 11 points of piercing damage.
Minecraft oof.mp3.
And then 5 acid damage. I never roll so good for damage. This is nice. This is very fun to roll high number on dice.
Please don't die!
It's okay.
Um,
He's not even bloodied yet by like just a few hit points.
And then it'll take its swing against Nyx. Just like this little pseudopod arm comes out and just starts thwacking at Nyx, trying to like kind of like push her into the mouth, like go in, no, stay in there, don't come out.
You stop squiggling!
That's a nat 20,
I gave you
which
the
doesn't do
bonk.
anything to Nyx.
It hits.
It does hit. That is true. Ooh, how fun! Another 11 points of bludgeoning damage. Um, Can't believe I rolled max damage twice. How crazy. You guys are barreling down the track. Roshan and Nyx, you can. What are you guys up to?
I've scoured my list and I've got a total of like 4 spells. 3
Uh-huh.
of them nothing to do with this situation, but he does have mold earth. And you know what? Mold earth not as cool as earth bending. If he can see in front of this thing, he can make it difficult terrain.
So I would say go ahead and roll me athletics or acrobatics.
Sure. That's a flat 10.
You are not able to get your head out this round, but you think you might be able to pop it out next round.
Cool. He's
You're like birthing
screaming.
yourself from the mimic's mouth. And then the hand is like, no, no, get back in there. Nix, what are you up to?
First, you said we count as grappled, right?
You're grappled and restrained.
I can use this tattoo again, guys.
Yay!
This pufferfish tattoo.
What
So,
need I do?
It's just as long as I'm grappled, it at the end of its turn, it gets a D4 poison damage. So I'm
Okay, go ahead and
it.
roll a d4.
3.
It takes 3 poison damage.
We've done it.
Nix feels very proud.
There's a spine sticking out of her shoulder into it in its mouth.
Yeah.
Nice.
Roshan, there is like a jagged magical pufferfish spike like right next to your face.
And then,
Each time the cart jostled, you're just pushed a little closer. You're like, okay.
just don't let it stab you. It's fine.
Trying.
Outside of that, I have ice knife.
Would you like to use ice knife again?
Or I can activate my symbiotic entity and have my spore cloud going to do damage that way, which is only against the thing. So I think we're going to go with that one.
Okay.
I don't need all of this HP, but I have it.
Cool. What do I need to roll?
It is a con save.
You know, I'm proud of him, but I don't think it's enough.
No, not 18?
No.
Oh.
He got 15.
It's close.
I know, he did pretty good. That's why I said I was proud of him.
So that will be 12 necrotic damage.
Okay. Solid hit.
Spores start attacking him
They're
from the
just
inside.
It's Roshan, it's like being in a room full of bees and there's a spike next to your face and there's like these teeth trying to eat you and like this pseudopod arm is just trying to smack you and you are also just being jostled the whole time.
I hate it here.
Roshan stopped struggling. Just like, all right,
Let me
Just
die.
This is how it goes.
kill me. Roshan's like, all my responsibility is gone if I just stay inside the terrible mimic cart. Oh no! Oh no, it's so bad in here.
Sorry, sister.
Okay, you guys are rocketing down the cart. Before y'all's turn, the mimic is going to attempt an evasive maneuver, and it is being pursued. He is going to roll dexterity, and he needs, because you guys rolled really high. I'm gonna say this dude needs to get like honestly a 20 to like try to outmaneuver you. So I'm gonna set his DC as 20. I believe in you, nameless mimic. Hiya. The mimic is putting up a very good show, but it seems it is also not maybe used to being pursued so aggressively, and you guys are able to maintain line of sight. It is now y'all's turn over on team other cart. That isn't a mimic, probably.
It better not be by this point.
Yeah, I think Fen is like Sonic Hedgehogging down this hallway. Like Nana's keeping the cart from flipping over. Fen is just like every time the tunnel turns, Fen just runs up on the wall and banks with his special little slippers or cloak
Mm,
actually. And like anytime that he's got a line of sight like between curves that he thinks he can put an arrow into this thing, he's gonna try. So
sure,
uh,
take your shots.
all right. So not the first round, so only two shots this time. But
Mm-hmm.
I will cast Zephyr Strike to give advantage,
Okay.
and that's sharpshooter with both of them, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
One of them is a 20 to hit, the other's a 29 to hit, and do both of those hit?
Yep.
Okay, this will be a moment.
No problem.
Oh, and magic missile will go along with this.
Oh,
Sure.
beautiful.
While that's happening, somebody else is welcome to do stuff because we're not really in like initiative.
If Nana is able to get eyes on this thing, she would like to cast Hunter's Mark on it so that even if we do lose it around a corner, she can still get some help tracking
Sure.
it. So that is a done deal. Um, do I? I guess she will try to also fire. No, no, we need to prioritize speed and catching up with the thing. Yeah, she's going to keep on team shunting, trying to keep us upright as we're banking tight around curves. She's coordinating with Rex so that we're like also leaning into the turns as well as we're able so that we can keep gaining ground and gaining speed as
Uh,
safely as we're
sure.
able.
Go ahead and roll me strength with advantage with Rex's help.
Okay. Okay. Better of the two. It's a 15.
Okay. I will keep that in mind.
68 points of damage.
Okay. You watch as chunks of wood begin to like fall off of the mimic's body. It seems it had fashioned itself a bit of a bodice. But just like like it's becoming to be like you can now start to see just sort of like warbling fleshy body now that like these chunks are starting to fall off. Keld.
They're like the hermit crabs of the Underdark.
Mm.
About how far ahead of us is it? Can I
Oh,
tell?
oh, more than that. Like a good bit. It's
Hmm?
probably at least like 40 to 50 feet ahead of y'all.
Hmm.
I already gave you guys the bonk. I was like, well, while I'm here, I could give you the bonk. I already did that. I'm gonna do it again. You keep going, Keld. I'm just gonna bonk people while I'm here.
I'm not sure what I can do from this distance.
Does a 20 hit Nyx? Okay, cool. I mean, you're welcome to just focus on maneuvering and cart scenarioing. Go ahead and take 9 points of bludgeoning damage, Nyx. For my amusement.
Ow, my temp HP.
Oh no, my 70 temp HP. Whatever will I
It's
do?
only 55 now.
Oh, my bad.
Starts at 64.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Keld will continue trying to help us gain momentum so we can catch up with this guy.
Okay.
He's looking to get within 30 feet.
All right. Go ahead and roll me strength.
18.
18. Okay.
Go faster.
Um, I would say currently you guys are maintaining a similar speed. Like you make up a little
Okay.
ground, but you aren't within 30 feet yet.
Okay.
It's so fast.
The next round, the mimic is barreling down, and the rest of you in the cart behind can see, like, up ahead, okay, the tracks are, like, you can see that they are meant to go to the left and are instead of the right. You watch the mimic jump the track and go to the right. I'll let you ponder that. Nix and
This
Roshan.
motherfucker.
Oh, that bitch!
What are you guys doing?
Roshan would like to pull himself out further. If he pulls himself out, would he be able to speak as well?
I'm going to say, just because your intent was to get out enough to see, it's like just eyeballs above
Okay.
the sea of mimic.
Okay, then Roshan bounces as it jumps the tracks and will the basically he can move loose earth and will pull rocks and debris over the tracks to slow this thing down, and that makes it difficult terrain.
Okay. So it jumps the track and then kind of as it goes over just a rocky area. Nix, what about you? It does slow it down though. So
Great.
you guys are able to start catching up, but the thing is you are currently bound to go down the other side of the track. Anyways, Nix, what are you up to?
So it's like trying to eat us. What if I have these poisonous mushrooms in my bag? What if I just like start dropping them in its stomach acid?
Hey, you're welcome to do whatever you want to, Nix.
I have so many random mushrooms labeled in my bag right now from various places, and I'd love to have a little less.
Sure.
I don't know what kind of damage that may or may not do.
Ooh, do you have
know,
that like worst of all pains water plant, that god awful thing we had to get out of the deep wood?
No,
Aw,
You guys
we
don't
boo.
have
weren't
that
given
anymore.
that.
I'm going to roll a Constitution saving throw against tummy ache. Let's go. Ooh, ouchie, my tummy. Um, I'm going to give him the poisoned condition.
Nice.
So he will be rolling with disadvantage moving forward. But that doesn't matter because he missed his attacks. So
I've done it.
yeah, I made the slap attack part of this round too. It's only fair. Just kidding. I'm gonna do it again. No. Uh it's just like Roshan, you get your eyes out and you're like, awesome, and then just whoop, and it just pushes you back down into the mouth, and you're like, okay. You get like one breath through your nose, you're like, and then and then you're back under again, back in just to the like the jostling jello cart that you are flying down this mine shaft in.
You managed to snorkel for a sec.
Um hey guys, you guys are rocketing towards a different direction. What's the game plan? Um
Does it seem like this is this thing still on tracks? Did the tracks split and it took one way and our
yes,
carts?
it is still on tracks. It just jumped the line to go onto different tracks.
Can I
Which
see a
you guys
Can I see a
yes,
switch? I'm
you
going to
can.
shoot the switch in
N-
as I'm running. One shot towards the switch. I'm going to use the advantage from getting racked on a immovable rod to make
Nice.
it more likely that this hits.
Okay.
No sharpshooter on this one. That is a good thing I used advantage. A dirty 20 to hit.
Okay. The DC was 20. This arrow flies through the air and like hits into the handle, and chunk it goes forward, and the tracks creak
Oh!
slowly into place as you guys are rocketing towards them. You think it's possible that they may not turn in time, but you'll be partially the way there. So they are starting to creak forward.
Okay, do we need to slow down some?
Do I have eyes on this thing? Can I still see it? Or is it around a corner or something?
Yeah, you can make an attack against it if you want to.
Yeah, make second attack this one with sharpshooter. 28 to hit.
Yeah.
Cool.
I think you see Keld like ready to fucking abandon ship.
With his leg out.
Oh, brilliant! Well done, Keld! We'll break ourselves just enough to be able to slow down, just so we don't jump the track.
29 points of damage.
Okay. You believe that all of the armor that this thing had accumulated is now officially off. Now it is just a jelly blob rocketing down the track. Keld, you're getting ready to jump out, and you saw the mimic jump the track, and you guys are part of the way there. Maybe you're strong enough to jump it. Maybe you can use your momentum to pull the cart with you, because that's how things work.
It's worth a try.
Hell yeah. You know what? Rex is going to help you.
Wow.
So he'll give you advantage on strength.
Yes. Do
Yay. Come on, Rex, we got this.
Rex
Let's
is like, okay, on
fucking jump.
3.
On 3, 19.
Okay.
Not a 20, but
Okay, I'm going to need deck saves from everybody in the cart. You all get a +2 from Keld.
Yeah.
4.
Perfect.
I'm going to use Indomitable to re-roll that. That's much better. 21.
Okay, could you roll for Rex, please?
I will do so.
You kind of want him to roll right now.
Come on,
do.
Rex.
Okay, come on. Okay. What do we got? Bum. Dex save. Okay. 18.
2 out of 3 ain't bad, and Keld is going to take 5 points of bludgeoning damage as he just
Ouch.
like bonks the hell out of himself. Like it hits hard, and it just Keld, you like push into the side and like get like a little scraped by the like cave wall. But you all are able to keep upright. There's a warbling, struggling piece of jello ahead of you. And we are back to Nyx and Roshan as I take my time and attack you while you guys are figuring out your lives.
I think Roshan would try to claw his way out and make rough terrain again.
Okay. Go ahead and give me athletics or acrobatics, and you can also take 11 points of bludgeoning damage and 1 acid damage.
Ugh, ouch. I rolled a 10 again.
On
Mm.
the next round, you most certainly can get your head out, and I miss Nyx.
Of course, missed the one with 200 plus hit points
Sorry.
and
Yeah.
a decent AC.
Yeah, sorry, my bad.
I'll have my spores attacking again. So
Okay.
DC 18 con save.
Okay. No, nat 1. Oh, my bad. He rolls with disadvantage. Nat 1.
Okay. So that is 10 necrotic damage.
Okay. You can feel this thing is starting to like, it seems like its body is starting to slouch. And there are moments when you like are able to like poke your head up. I'm gonna say Roshan, because this thing is so like injured. You are able to pop your head up and be like, terrible terrain, go fuck yourself. And you guys are like closing the distance now. This thing as it tries to go over the difficult terrain. You guys are, I would say, on this thing's ass. What's team cart doing?
Am I within 60 feet of it?
Yeah.
I'm going to place a nice double thick layer of web in front of it.
Okay. Um All right, I'll keep that in account. What are the rest of the team doing? I will keep the big web in my brain.
Keld's basically waiting till he's close enough to either. Well, I think the goal is honestly to probably Misty Step if he has to get just onto it so he can just get his fucking sword into it.
Yeah, give me that Misty Step and you can be there.
Get it.
I'm coming.
Keld Misty steps from the cart and lands like feet on either side of like the open mouth, and sword out goes and swings.
Hell
Hell yeah. And I'd like to clarify that he's using his silly pipe to use this Misty Step.
Cool. You take a long drag and you blow out smoke that wraps around your body, and you reappear in a flurry of bubbles on the other cart.
Yeah. And we're gonna whack it for 24 point. Or sorry, that's the hit, 24 to hit.
To hit. Yes, that hits.
Thank God. Well, he can take 11 damage.
Okay. You swing down on this thing. Nana, it's just you and Rex in this cart going full speed. What are you guys doing?
I think that Nana will look to Rex and ask him, do you rather I stay and steer while you shoot the thing, or would you rather, stay here while I leap on, to its back?
Dealer's choice.
Fair enough. I feel like you've probably got a better shot of keeping up with us from behind. Keep us covered, okay? Nana is
Sure.
going to get in there, take a leap forward as soon as she's got, like, a short enough distance to hop over, which I feel like as we're barreling down on this,
Yeah, give me athletics.
yeah, I feel like Nana
And
can make that happen.
Just because these things are in motion, this is a jump you could normally do very easily. It's just the fact
Mm.
that you are all in motion and the ground is fucking pebbles. All pebbles.
I
Can you
see, I
give that
see,
guy
I
8 more
see. Yeah.
damage?
I would love to.
Oh,
I will.
nice! That's an 18!
Okay, yeah, you jump across. Keld, you see Nana coming and basically have to like get an arm around her and like move her to the other side of the cart because you're on the back of the cart. So like
That
Nana
works.
jumps over and you just kind of like give her the jostle to go to the other side of this uh jello cart.
Yeah. Like,
Ugh.
this wibbly wobbly.
Mhm.
Ugh. Deeply unpleasant. Let's get rid of this fast. Nana's gonna slash on it.
Yeah.
Slash on it.
Am I allowed to do that this turn, even though I took a athletics check to get here?
Yeah. And
Okay,
Keld, I
cool.
think you have another attack, right?
Oh shoot!
Yes.
Let me let
So
Kel do
everyone's welcome
that.
to do those things. No, both of you go. We're not in
All
initiative.
right,
We're
Hell
whacking
yeah.
it again.
we're
Just everybody
whacking this
whack.
mole.
Everyone whack.
All whack.
His cart, whack.
This
His
cart will
jelly
take
bodies, whack. His
16 more
adhesive abilities, whack. His...
26 to hit.
Yep. If you guys
Excellent.
are rolling a 12 or higher, you're hitting him.
Hell yeah.
Well, he can
Alright.
take 16 damage.
Ooh,
Hell yeah.
shit.
Whack.
13 points of slashing damage with the short sword of lawns. And taking another smack at him. Ooh, shit. 28 to hit. Okay.
Yep.
Oh, fuck. That's max damage. Brilliant. Oh, I love that. 15 slashing damage.
Ooh,
Okay.
I have
nice.
3 attacks per action. I don't know how bad off this thing is.
Dear God.
And could you go ahead and roll a strength check for Rex for me?
Hold the line, Rex.
You got this, bud. Hell yeah.
Don't mind me, alone in this cart, barreling down this fucking
That's a
tunnel.
19.
Okay. Slow motion.
Mhm.
this cart bumping across this rocky terrain, its body warbling and jello like. Occasionally you see like Nyx's hand stick out and then flop back in, and Roshan's head pop out at the top and then sink back in again, as just you can see like their elbow like pushing against the outside, and the staff has just created just like a big stretchy side to it, where it's like a perpetual smile on the face of this thing in its giant gnarled mouth, its tongue waving in the air as it tries to keep Nyx and Roshan inside of its mouth. Keld, from the cart in a puff of smoke and a flurry of bubbles, lands atop it and sees Nana make the jump, grabs her arm, and together both of you just start beating the shit out of it. Just slow motion beating the shit out of this thing as just like a bunch of arrows from the sky are like sticking into walls and like breaking through wood, and then in front of you a huge wall of spider web appears, and this cart slams the fuck into it full speed. Just whoa, 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 and it fully breaks through. Like it breaks through the webs. Let's be honest. It like the front of it gets caught, it breaks through the bottom. You watch as it does like a flip in the air and just fully crashes into the wall instead of taking the turn it was going to take, and explodes into just a sea of pudding. Uh, Nana is dangling from the web by one of her arms, and Keld is like stuck up by his ass as he's dangling there.
Like
And
Winnie the
Rex, yeah, Rex, now that this area no longer has web in the center, just bulldozes straight through. And you watch, he takes like a little nod, and he's just gonna abandon ship. He's like, nope,
I would
fuck
I would
this.
like Fen to be on the ceiling and just extend a hand down for Rex to grab as he comes
Yeah,
careening
yeah.
through.
You see
Perfect.
slow motion, he reaches for you. You go ahead and make strength and what's his face? Rex is going to make dex. So go ahead and roll
Got
that.
it.
Strength
Okay.
saving throw or just an ability check?
Nope, just the normal kind.
Okie dokie. That's
Just
15.
Nyx and Roshan
Ooh,
covered in pudding.
15. That's the best I could hope for.
22.
Okay. Um it's more of like this guy, like you get a hand on him, and that is enough for him to like pull himself up and grab onto you as the cart whips past him and explodes into a million pieces against the wall, sending just shards of wood in every direction. This thing is turned to paste. I'm gonna give you guys a little damage. You guys did have a bit of a cushion, but you guys ooh,
Pudding cushion.
a pudding cushion, a pushing. um, a a pudding. Which one do you prefer, Joshua?
Ew.
Oh.
One of them sounds like a
Oh.
slur, and I don't like it.
Me
Giga
Yeah.
pudding.
We're gonna go
A
with pushing. Uh,
cushion.
Roshan and Nyx, go ahead and take 11 points of bludgeoning damage as you all over against the wall as this thing just explodes and it rains jelly down atop you.
Roshan is at like a quarter of his hit points, and he does the Broad City meme where she's running down the hallway, just.
It's perfect.
I think that Fen very gently sets Rex down onto the ground. Like I think
Mhm.
is like he's like tippy toes barely touch the ground. Fen drops him down when it's safe.
Mhm.
Does a very cool dismount and then just dismisses the web. So like not
How about you two, just for funsies, go ahead and take 2 points of bludgeoning damage,
Yeah,
Keldon
that's
Nana.
fair. Yeah, that's fair. Ow!
Nyx looks almost perfectly fine. And it's just, I think, laughing about it.
Nyx covered in jelly and laughing. Roshan, just a mess moving down the corridor. And you can see that this area opens up. That this used to be like a large area for mining. You can see that there is more of this material, and maybe it's real this time. And the walls shine beautifully with this pale, silvery metal and silence. an aching quiet that fills the space. And that's where we're going to stop for today.
Oh,
Thank you all
good.
for being here. We appreciate it. If you want to keep up with us, we are at Backs of Gods on Instagram. If you want to keep up with all of us, we are at The Dice Cult on Instagram, Blue Sky, and Facebook. Did I do those today? No. Nobody can stop me. I'm my own boss. Nobody can
Plus,
fire me from
yeah.
me. Um, if you're like, wow, how could we have possibly gotten here to this moment? What led us here? You can head over to youtube.com/the dice cult to watch past episodes of On the Backs of Gods and our other campaigns and games and one shots we have played, including Gossamer Vale, run by Katie, a Celtic mythology inspired campaign. We're out here, we're finding bandits and we're killing them, or maybe we're bandits. Either way, we're probably still killing them. We're going to do what we're going to do. And that's deal with the bandit problem because somebody's paying us a small amount of coin for it. And we're up for the task. So if you want to
Ready to
watch
be
us,
underpaid.
you're ready to be. Hey, listen,
Yeah.
most of us would do this for free. But hey, the money's nice. But if you'd like to watch Gossamer Vale, it goes live every other Thursday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Not this Thursday. Don't get too excited. You got to wait till next Thursday. And then you can join us for some shenanigans at 8 p.m. Eastern on Twitch. Also, if you're like, wow, those dice sounded really pretty and I loved their outcomes, how fun. You can go to the chat or the box below and get some beautiful dice made by Katie that love telling a story.
They do.
Once again, thank you for being here. We appreciate it. We love telling you a story. And we'll be here same time, same place, Mondays at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And we'll see you guys next time. Good night, everybody.
Thanks for joining us, cultists.
Good night, everyone.